They are some nice ones.
Yeah. Look at them. Look at the little delivery wagon over the. See, these are traditional hot rods. This is from the period when it started. And that's what kept it so popular. But I couldn't do that back in the 50s. This has started in the 40s and the 50s when we started doing this. But I couldn't do that. I had to change the face of hot rods back in the 50s. That's why I created the a la carte. That became the Grand National winner 2 years in a row, which we then followed up with Kokorians, Georgians, my Twister T, and Lizoki's T. 5 years in a row, we won the Grand National by changing the face of the hot rod and not keeping it as a stock 32 or a stock 34, stock 37, stock 38. I made it become style in proportion with the car, as if to say, let's change the face of Detroit. That's what I did. I changed the face of hot rods. See all these, see the 34s and the 32s. There's even an old Plymouth there. The flamed one's an old Plymouth.
Yeah, look at that flame one.
Yeah. These little hot rods are traditional 32s. A Dago axle is an axle that comes down and comes up to the braking and the spindles. That gives you a lower front end from a stock 32. Still using the basic design. You'll see that this golden over here, this style, he's taken the emblem, smoothed it off, and carried it through with the bead. But it's still a traditional deuce shell with what we call a billet insert, which is bars going vertical. Now this one over here, he's taken it off, smoothed it all in. This is what we did in the early 40s. Again, putting the stock 32 grill vertical bars. On that one over here, you see that side panels have got louvers. Those louvers are stamped in for more air and ventilation to go into the engine compartment. Then you go over to this one over here, and it's solid panels. Those were the two things that were started way back in the early 50s. You'll see that design carried through to today. It'll be forever, with few changes to make it a little bit more modified, but not really styling changes. And this is the old T-bucket. And this is a T-bucket, what they call a rod pickup, because it's got a pickup bed that's shortened, 23, special tube frame, different size engine. Looks like about a 289 or a 360 Ford Cobra engine. And you'll notice that this one here does not have brakes in the front. No front brakes. Usually they use disc brakes like those two cars over there. And this one here, the old T, sometimes they don't. And I don't know if they got discs in the back or drums. Got the old drum brakes, which is not too often used nowadays. Another typical, what they call a 32 Ford Roadster, either bodied style, a high boy, or lowered. You know,